2 weeks ago my little sister, Becky, had an asthma attack. Her inhalers were not helping, and Mom tried everything she could to save her. I'll never forget that look on Becky's face as she struggled for breath, or the way that she scratched at her throat desperately, before finally her panicked eyes rolled into the back of her skull in defeat. She died on the living room floor, cradled in my mother's arms. Mom didn't call an ambulance, she didn't do anything. She just held Becky's lifeless body tightly, and cried. I decided that I would call the ambulance myself, but as soon as Mom saw the phone in my hand, she got mad. Don't you dare! She screamed, before holding her hand out. Give me the phone. I should have called an ambulance, but I was scared of the insanity in my mother's eyes, like she was about to explode at any moment. I reluctantly handed the phone over to her. Then I was sent up to my room. I didn't sleep at all that night. I just laid in bed, completely in shock, as I attempted to fight back tears. But they soon came flooding anyway when the realization hit me, Becky's dead. And I'm never going to see her again. The next morning, I went downstairs, and heard the television blaring loudly from the living room. I slowly made my way towards the sound, and I was not prepared for what I was about to see. Paw Patrol was playing on the TV, as Becky's pale body was propped up on the sofa watching her favorite show. Her eyelids had been crudely stitched to her forehead so that her white eyes would stay open. She almost looked like a doll with how rigid she sat upright on the sofa. Mom walked in and greeted me with a smile. Good morning, sweetheart, she said, before kissing me on the cheek. Sit down with your sister, and I'll go make you a nice cup of tea. I lost it at that point, and told her how crazy it all was, and that Becky wasn't alive anymore. But then Mom slapped me so hard that she busted my lip. I didn't argue with her anymore after that. The days went by, and the smell of decay got worse. Becky's decomposing body never moved from the sofa, and Paw Patrol never stopped playing. But that was weeks ago now. I can't even go into the living room anymore. I can't bear to see the maggots squirming around inside her empty eye sockets, or the rotten skin falling from her decayed, larva-covered flesh. Mom has got worse too. Not only is she still in her happy family fantasy, but she has also boarded up all the windows, and she has installed new locks on the front door. I'm not allowed outside anymore either, and it's driving me mad. I don't know how many more brother-sister bonding activities I can take.